I'ma claim Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s, they came up with the Panthers, who was strong through Oakland and made noise. What's going to make noise today?
Oakland got it. I give all my love to Oakland. If I'm going to claim somewhere, I'm going to claim Oakland.
Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs like in the 60s?
Okay. Hi, everybody. Whew, it's a latish kind of night. I needed to go buy some ingredients, so that's part of the reason I'm so late getting started. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let me see what happens if I turn closed captioning back on, because I tried to update it the other day, and I don't know if it made any difference at all. Apparently, it did not make any difference at all. I might just go ahead and turn this back off, because if I'm going to do closed captioning, I want to make sure that they're actually helpful. Okay. I'm glad you're here too, Dragon Soul. Try that. Okay. I don't know how well that's going to work. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe that's working better than I thought. Maybe. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Let's see. Okay. This is not working the way I planned. Meh, it is what it is. All right. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I am going to make a very, very basic lasagna. A very basic lasagna. Debating whether or not I want to try and make a bechamel. I could. But I can't use regular flour. How much flour am I using? Well, 4 tablespoons. Maybe that's not a big deal. See. Okay. Does it tell me how to make the ragu? Guys, I think I forgot to get ragu. Oh. Okay, hold on. I cannot believe I forgot this. I have plenty of meat though, so I might be able to pull this off anyways. Okay. I might be able to pull this off. We may be making the ragu because somebody forgot to buy stuff for making a ragu. Anyway, who me, bitter, I don't know what you're talking about. This recipe calls for chicken livers, which of course I don't have. A lot of this stuff. Let's see what I've got. Because like the meat is a huge part of lasagna. All right, we're going through the cabinets, y'all. Let's see what we can come up with here. Ooh, somebody found potted meat. I don't think that was me though, so I'm gonna leave that alone. And the arrangements of things are a little bit off because it's no longer just myself. So I have to be careful about what I grab because I want to make sure it actually does belong to me. I thought I had a jar of pasta sauce. It is entirely possible that I do not have a jar, and I will have to get extra creative today. Gee whiz. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. All is not lost. Okay. I don't know if that can. Oh, that's for fish. All right. Creativity it is. Do I have tomato sauce? I believe I do. Let's see what I do have. Okay. I remember seeing a bag of what looked like tomato paste. If that's the case, I'd be able to pull this off. Frozen gummies. Let me see. Okay, I got oregano. I've got some rosemary. I have red curry paste. That's not the same. Habaneros. Frozen habaneros. That's good. For another recipe, though. All right, y'all. Okay, so we're going to do this. I can see y'all. We are now going to proceed to take a bunch of stuff out of my above fridge freezer. Wish me luck. I have kaffir lime leaves. That's nice. Ooh, butter. Chunks of ground beef. I have plenty of meat. That's good. Hello, Jazzy. Oh, cool. Okay. Enjoy your smoking meat and cheese. I have not yet attempted to smoke cheese, but apparently that's something that's going to happen. Pureed celery. That's going to come in handy. I don't know what this is. Why is there chicken in my freezer? I'm throwing this out. More butter. Ha! I found what was left of the tomato paste. I might have more though. Okay, jalapenos, fruit. I don't know what kind of fruit that is. I think these are wrappers. Get rid of them. Okay, I think that's the end of that. There's a bag of pot stickers in here. Oh, what this is. Okay. All right. Put this back. Top shelf. What do we got? Not very much. Pie crusts. That's handy. And fruit. Lots of fruit. And more butter. Something really frozen. Okay. All right. So pureed celery is going to come in handy. I don't need this extra meat. Wait, I think I see some more. Nope, that's the red curry paste. Okay. I think that's it. Tomato paste, tomato sauce, oregano, basil, and a bit of Parmesan. Okay. Frozen fruit was your winter nickname back in high school. Y'all are silly. And onions and meats, but of course. Okay. Let's see what I can do. So, chicken stock. think I used the last of the chicken better than bouillon. If so, it's fine. I also bought bouillon. So let's get that out. If I can remember where I put it. I'm pretty sure I tried to put it someplace where it'd be easy to find. Pretty sure about that. Okay. We are cheating. And we are using tomato bouillon with chicken. Because tomatoes. And I know I bought a little container of chicken bouillon. Oh, it's probably in this bag. Hold on. Aha! Yep, found it. Okay. But we're still going to use this one because it will be slightly more suitable for our purpose. I file. Wait. Oh, Tangia. Hold on. I got you. Thank you, file. We got a couple of trolls in here after the last election, which is why it is now mod only. The Tangia stuff, that is. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for keeping it PG-13. You know what? I'm gonna let this play this time.
My name is Jane Henry, and I endorse this message. Keeping Packard Butts. Boobies, hail Satan, and remember, smoke weed every day. Your pastoral thought for the day is milk, labipe, round the corner, fudge is made. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
You are ridiculous, and I love you, but you are ridiculous. You're silly. All right. I don't know. I'm just here. That's all I know. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so stock in a 1 cup liquid measure, which I have. Okay, how much stock am I making? 1 cup. All right. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so it says make stock and then sprinkle it with gelatin, which I have. And then set it aside. Now, let's find the gelatin. Usually, I'm very much a mise en place kind of person, but I keep forgetting that things are different. So I keep forgetting to mise en place. Ginger powder. And I keep saying at some point, I am going to settle down and just label everything. I haven't done that yet. A lot of freaking gelatin, bro. Hold up. Exactly how much is this supposed to... Okay. Maybe I made a little bit too much. Sharpies. Hello, Thorina. Yes, Sharpies are good, but JD swears by the labeler that he has. Which one? Which one is the blood sugar thingy? I'm gonna cut this down to about half. That's about right. Okay. Oh, let me show you. So, I am part of a study which is testing various blood sugar thingies, aka CGMs. And for this trial, I am supposed to have 2 on this arm. 1 came off. On this arm, however, I do have 2. So, I am wearing 4 of these. And they are tracking the measurements I'll say more in about a minute and a half. Why 4? Robo Jane. Hello, Sharp Square. I'll explain in a minute, Thorina. I don't want anybody else who wanted to hear the answer kept out. Yes, do the thing. Okay. All right, so that takes care of the gelatin. I will note that this is not the first time I've done this for this company. Okay, so now we need our heavy duty pressure cooker. Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay. Bag. We're gonna move our bag. We're gonna grab our stuff. Get my stuff situated here. So we're doing this in an Instant Pot, y'all. When CGMs fall off, it sucks. Now, I'll be fair though. This one was probably my fault. Because I think I collided with one too many door frames. I'm also clumsy. Did y'all know that? I'm clumsy. Okay, so we're gonna move this over here. I'm gonna give this a little bit more space. And we are going to self-ejection. There you go. Okay. We don't have pancetta. We don't even have bacon. Don't worry about it. Onions, carrots, and celery, garlic, and sage. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. I would be into that. So onion. Little workhorse knife. Also a good question. Accuracy is kind of important. All right. Excuse me, Lucien. There's a cat in the kitchen. Nothing wrong with that, Dragon Soul. Okay, there's a kitty who wants to sniff what I'm making. Here, have an onion. I don't think you like that. No, okay. He's chilling now. Oh yeah, constant glucose readings, so freaking useful. Watching your blood sugar change in real time is awesome. You can figure out what the thing was that, you know, set you off, so to speak. Okay. Adding some olive oil. Let's get to frying. Okay. And I need a Ziploc bag. Move. This cat, y'all. Welcome back. Okay. To answer your question, there are 4 sensors because they're assuming that one or more are going to fall off. So they want to make sure they get as much info as possible. That's really the only reason. So yeah, that's why there's 4. Every other day, I was asked to test my blood sugar every 15 minutes. Yes, type 2 diabetes. I've been type 2 ever since, I want to say, 1997. So, hello, Faded. No, I take that back. It was not 1993. Okay. Gotta peel this carrot. Ooh. Yeah, that's hard. What is the most difficult part, Dorina? You know what, lady? I won't even have to worry about it because it's already pre-chopped. If it were whole, I would absolutely peel the celery. And welcome in. So yeah, so for this study, they asked me to test my blood sugar at one point every 15 minutes. Lucky for me, I work from home. So the only time I had an issue was when I had to leave the house. I had a dentist appointment, and I explained to the dentist, "Hey, I got to test my blood sugar every 15 minutes." And she was like, "Oh, I'll help you. I have a timer right here." So sure enough, in between me getting my teeth cleaned and checked out and all that, she helped me make sure I did my blood sugar testing. Yeah, hypoglycemia is definitely something to keep an eye on. Ooh, uncontrolled for 30 years, and he's non-compliant. Why is he so non-compliant? That's scary. Yeah, it was really, really nice of her. She certainly didn't have to do that. But I am fairly certain that of two things. One, my dentist is an extremely helpful person. And two, she's on the autism spectrum. And because of that, she understands and has no problem with a sense of order and routine. Hello, Wolfie. So far, so good. How are you doing? You got it too? Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. So if there is an occasion to help someone and it has to do with a schedule, she's in. And that's exactly what she did. I'm making a cake, Faded, and I'm planning on making it on stream. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, see, I'm not wrong. Thank you, Wolfie. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, past scared into mad. Hello. So would I. Considering there's so many ways around it, this lasagna that I'm making is going to be a low-carb lasagna. There's not much you necessarily have to give up if you're diabetic and you do it right. Why were there security guards outside the ER room? Oh, you got kind of, oh. Okay, well, that can be forgiven. Understandable, Wolfie. I get that. I absolutely get that. I mean, sometimes you just got to let them know. Okay, do I have sage? Yep. It's ground sage, but it'll do. Don't know if I have parsley. But every other spice under the sun. Oh, it smells good though. Am I adding salt? No salt. Okay. Not yet, anyway. Thyme. Garlic salt. Oh, poop. All right. Fennel seed, everything but freaking parsley. I'll just let it cook. Fine. I'll skip the parsley. Not gonna kill me. Oh, that's her. Okay. That, yeah. What you can do, Wolfie, you can go to the person and say, okay, in our discussion about AI, I get the feeling that I hurt your feelings. Can you please tell me what I did to hurt your feelings? And I'm sure they'll be more than happy to tell you. Once they tell you, you can then process that. So that's going to help. It's worth a shot, right? Okay. So apparently this is some celery that I had that I pureed a while ago. And I never did anything with it, so. Dragon Soul is right. Hello, Marlboro. How are you? You've dealt with it for a while, huh? Okay. Ooh, you pickled leftover celery. I would never have thought of that. That's brilliant. Pickled celery, I guess can be good. I don't know. I've never had it. Let's see. Okay, beef and pork. I'm not using pork because I used all of my ground pork for breakfast sausage, and that's going to taste weird. Yeah, I could see it, and that can occasionally be a smart thing to do. Y'all, the mix that I made, okay? I made Thai spicy mixed nuts here. This was full to the brim. I did not think that it was going to get eaten. It got eaten. I even gave my mom some, like a little bit. She doesn't really like spicy, and this is a little on the spicy side. You can totally have some spicy nuts faded. And she said that they were really good. In fact, she ate the entire bag and went through and started eating the crumbs, and that's when she figured out they were spicy. Thank you, whole AI. Appreciate that. I think the heat eventually did catch up. And I'm thinking part of the point of cooking the pancetta. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Good night, Lord Velos. Sleep well, my friend. Okay, I know what to do. So this was left over from the pork loin that I broke down, the pork shoulder that I broke down. So that's going to cook along with everything else. Once that gets brown, I'll go ahead and add the rest of our meat. Well, I'm going to fish this out, and then I'll add the rest of our meat. Uh-oh. That's a problem, Wolfie. Can you join the server? Good, Faded. That's what I strive for. What's up, Clausy? How are you, babe? Very cold. What's the temperature? Oh, yeah, okay. That's cold. That would be roughly, okay, Westerners, help me out. 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit? Is that what we were taught? No, minus 32, right? Okay. We were taught way back in middle school how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. And it is 32. Okay, so I didn't do it wrong. I still remember the formula, but I still can't do it correctly. The math is mathing. Okay. It's cold, cold. You are not wrong. That is definitely cold, cold. So the way I was taught was subtract 32, multiply by 5/9. Okay. So maybe it was Fahrenheit to centigrade. 64 minus 32 multiply. Okay. Fahrenheit is Celsius times 1.8 plus 32. Okay, so it has to be centigrade to Fahrenheit for the formula that I learned. 1.8 is so much easier than multiplying by 5/9. Why didn't they tell us that instead? Really? Yeah, the heating on. Oh, Clausy, I'm sorry. In my very first apartment, there was a heater. And in the winter, the temperature would go down to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That was with the heater on, okay? And I bought a little, what do you call it? A little space heater. Okay. Fahrenheit, that's the one. Subtract 32, divide by 1.8, or multiply by 5/9. Dividing by 1.8 is so much easier, but I digress. Ugh. Seriously, Wolfie, what you said. Your math teacher was right. So Yeah, it was 40 degrees in the middle of winter with with the heater in the apartment on. And I had a space heater, which helped. And I think the space heater increased the temperature, I think, to 70. I think. Thank you, Wolfie. I appreciate that. You have one of those next to your bed? I get it. Oh, arc readers? Wow. Well, it did work in space. It was my space. When JD and when JD moved in with me, he was very uncomfortable at how cold it got. Especially since I would inevitably get sick every year in the winter because of that. Because it was so cold. And I would come down with bronchitis because it was so cold. 32 degrees centigrade is 89 Fahrenheit. Okay, that makes sense. All good, dude. I get you. So as soon as he figured that out, he started planning for us to move. And then the first apartment that we had together had actual heating. It had a thermostat that you could set for a particular, heat source. So we would program it to come on at like 6 a.m. and it would heat the entire apartment to about anywhere between 70 to 75 degrees, depending on how cold it was. So suffice it to say, I get it. I'm impressed, Wolfie. That's impressive. You thrive in the cold. I have a friend. I have a story to tell you all about people in the cold. This smells really good. I'm so glad I decided to do this. Ooh. There's a time and a place for wood heating. Not all the time, but there's a time and a place. Okay, let me show you all a picture. Hold on. Okay. So I have a friend. This is the same friend that I go visit in Washington and all that other stuff. And oh yeah, I bet it's killing your hand joints. That sucks, dude. So we when I go up to Washington, I'll usually stay with him. His house is usually very cold in winter, and there were times he had the fan on. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get sick. Stay in your house. So he was like, okay, I got it. Let me sleep in his bedroom. And Clausy. See you around, Wolfie. Good luck. Good luck in class. And he gave me an extra blanket and he turned off the fan. That was the only way I could put up with the cold.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
You're having a good time with this. So I am a summer person. I love heat. Okay, up to a certain point, but I love heat. And he is apparently a winter person because he likes the cold, even when it's cold. So our roommate Fox, who you guys may have seen, did a little streaming himself back in the day, decided to use the two of us as subjects for art. He needed to finish a project and he did an art. This is what he did. This is me and my friend. I thought this is the best thing ever. So he has a copy of this. Yes, Fox is extremely talented. In fact, all of my emotes, Fox made those too. Yeah, he's super, super talented. He doesn't really do that anymore, but what's up, Serena? The premise is sus. Hold on. Baby, what are you doing? Pick a direction. Thank you. Okay, let me stir my stuff. Ad break. Okay, thank you, Clausy. I won't say anything else until this is done. So you guys will get to hear more about that story in a bit. Okay, let me put this back. Remember where I had it. Here we go. Do it. Remind me, is this when you were potted meat or my potted meat? I don't remember. Not you. Okay, so that's got to be me then. I just wanted to make sure before I ate somebody's stuff. Oh my. Well, you know, man's got to have his limits, doggone it. Okay, so Thorina, you said you said the premise was sus. Tell me more. That sounds cute, Dragon Soul. A watercolor. Daddy, I'm gonna squeak at you until you give me pie. Why is the pie always gone? Oh, Lord. Hi, Classy. Oh, boy. This is true. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I agree. Let's see. Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave this pork in here. Yes, Classy. Okay. Blah. Yes, please post it in Bay's Discord and I will absolutely go see it. So yeah, Thorina, tell me more when you get a chance. Oh no, not Thorina. My bad. Oh, faded. Okay. Faded. So there's a reason for that particular theme about the sex art. Yeah, the sex art that was faded. I'm sorry, Tharina. So here's where that came from. So I joke that when I go to see him, it is basically the story of Persephone, but in reverse. So in the spring and summer, that's when my region does a lot of its stuff, which means I'm flying up in the middle of July or just before July. July 4th is there, right? I'm there for a month and then I fly home. Don't see him again until right around October. I fly up again in October. And I stay for like a week and then I go home. And then Christmas time shows up and I fly up again for Christmas. And then I go home. And then I stay here for about 4 or 5 months. And then it starts all over again. So it's Persephone, but in reverse. You're terrible, Dragon Soul. I'm just in the southern hemisphere. That's my problem. I'm in the wrong place in the world. That's my issue right there. So that's why that image was drawn in that particular way. So he's like the Winter King. And I am Daughter of the Summer. That's basically what that picture is. So yeah, that's why. I will also say that it does not help that my friend is not married. And some of you old schoolers might have remembered me streaming at his place in his kitchen. He does not like to be on camera, so you will rarely, if ever, see him. But he does occasionally come down here as well. So I cook for the entire crew when that happens. Last time I did that was when I made the cod. I see you getting all skeptical, Tharina. You radiate heat like crazy? Wow. Well, Dragon Soul, you're a dragon for a reason. I'm curious. Oh, hey. I was like upset because I didn't have any pork to put in this recipe. Lo and behold, these Italian sausages are made of pork. I haven't learned a thing. Hypoglycemia works like that. You are not wrong. And now Kitty is back and bugging me about food. So yeah, so I'll be flying back up to visit my friend for the last time this year. Hi, why are you headbutting me? Here. Okay, go away. You got your sniff. Get out. Shokugeki no Suma? Really? Okay. I'll have to check it out. Oh, it's Hogwarts Chefs. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So yeah, I'm flying up there in a few weeks for our company, what do you call it? Executive dinner, our executive group dinner or whatever. and then I come back home, and he will not see me again until next July. Unless there's a reason for him to see me again, which there very might be come March. There's another event that is being held that is also regional. Look, if I give you some meat, will you go away? Of course you will. Here, go away. And you guys remember me telling you about the Oasis? I don't know if I told y'all about that. Tell me if I told you about that, because I hate repeating myself, because that's not very interesting at all. It's okay, Dragon Soul. It's never personal when it comes to you. You didn't hear this story? Okay. So, long time ago. So let me preface this by saying, this is the same for, oh, you need to go out for a smoke. Tell me when you come back. I will launch into the story at that point. Because it's a bit of a long one. My friend and I have a bit of a history. Okay. So there's that. No prob. Hello, Cassie. How are you? Okay, no problem, Thorina. Good to hear. So yeah, also this is the same friend who, when he does come down, take us with you. And I answered the door. I can barely get hello out before JD basically body checks me out the way. And it's like, hello, oh my goodness, it's been so long, blah, 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 blah. How was your flight? How are you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just going to rage quit. And if you need me, I'll be in my room playing video games or whatever. Okay, you don't want the meat. So if you don't want the meat, it gets thrown out and you can go away. So yeah, JD never worries when I go up there because he knows he knows exactly where I am and who I'm with. Now, welcome to the chopped liver community. There was one year that JD forgot my birthday. And so my friend took me out to dinner and then texted him later and was like, dude, I'm going to send you the bill. So yeah, they're buds. They're going camping? Oh, you're going camping? That sounds like fun. Make sure you have, like, what do you call it? Bug repellent or whatever. If you don't get down, move. No. You have done quite enough, sir. Okay. Now I'm going to put my pork in here, fry that up. Yes, Kitty apparently wants food too. I have tried giving him food. He does not like it. He keeps coming back for, I don't know why. But anyway, Kitty is picky. I'm going to add some pepper to this. I am not going to add any salt, mainly because this pork sausage probably has enough salt in it.
Hello there.
Lol. Yes, he's having a good time. Now I have the hiccups. All right. Barbara, hello. Wait, I've had them on and off for the last 4 days. I missed it. Okay. How are you doing, Barbara? You noticed too much? Good. As long as this week is better than last. There's a lot of fond in this pan, and I'm trying to be conscious about getting it off the bottom. A, so it doesn't burn, and B, so I can get more flavor in here. I'm trying to do this with my little silicone spoon so I don't have to like break out the wooden spoon, but I might just have to break out the wooden spoon. Yeah, I might have to break out the wooden spoon. Fortunately, it's right around the edges. It's not too hard to deal with. Okay, that bodes well. The Ark is fed, watered, and medicated. Fabulous. And the servant has enough nicotine. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to hope that all this liquid is actually liquid and not oil. We're going to set a timer for 15 minutes and see how that goes. Did I hear your electric bike semi-disaster story? No, I did not. But, Tharina, we were talking about something. I said I was going to hold off till you got back. I don't remember what it was. Which story? That's embarrassing. You'll wait. Okay. I might have said what I needed to say, but I don't remember. I do wish I could find the parsley because I'm pretty sure I had some. All right. Let's see. I got excited. I thought I saw parsley, but it's not parsley, it's allspice. Definitely not the same herb. We have sage, garlic, everything under the sun except for parsley. I also can't find my little teddy bear with fake honey in it. Bad. I may just have to buy some dried parsley and keep it somewhere. Whatever. We also don't have Italian seasoning. That's totally fine, Dragon Soul. So, Tharina, which story was I supposed to tell? I don't remember. Your desktop isn't that portable. I respect it. It'll come back around. Okay. In that case, Dragon Soul, go ahead and tell your story. No problem. Head back inside. But yeah, ours is the story of Persephone in reverse. After December, he may or may not see me again until, at the minimum, March. JD forgot my birthday one year. He took me out to dinner and then threatened to send JD the bill. There's a lot of drama that happens with that kind of stuff, Arena, so I get it. Oh, of course. And there is nothing wrong with that. Hello, Dark Queen.
Someone cooked here. Someone cooked here.
I'm thinking after this 15 minutes, I might go ahead and drain the meat, but we'll see. I'll just simmer this until the timer goes off, and then I'll check it. We are good, Dark Queen. How are you? Not well. Why, pray tell, are you not well? I was sure there was a random can of tomatoes in here, but we probably... Let's see. Oh. I seem to have found another bottle of sriracha. Huzzah for the random bottle of sriracha. Okay, I'll just put that there. Ooh, that sucks, Dragon Soul. Ugh. I cannot. So not cool. Ugh. Yes. I really honestly can't tell if this is grease or not. You threw it back out of it. Oh, well, I'm glad. Okay. You fixed the bike. Okay, okay. Hopefully your back is recovering. We're gonna roll with it. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting impatient. Good. Aw. If you're feeling ill after the flu jab, that means your body is doing exactly what it is supposed to do. Don't know what happened there, but we're going to take all the meat out. I'm pretty convinced this is not liquid. So once I get this out, I am basically going to drain what's left in here. And then we'll keep going. Because we do not need all of this. I personally think that all of my medications are what's keeping me from getting sick when I get the flu jab and the COVID jab and all that. All right, end of ad break. Okay, we're moving the meat over here. All that meat is cooked, so that's good. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, fibro is nothing to mess around with. Good. I'm glad it's getting better. Hey, if it becomes a game of army crawl, that's a problem. Okay. So I'm going to put on my grill gloves. Turn off this timer. And I don't need all this oil, so I'm just going to pour this in here. Along with the pork skin. I don't know what these crispy bits are, but they can go in there too. I'm going to put this way over here to cool. First thing we're going to do is put our stock and gelatin mixture in. And wine. How much wine was I supposed to add? No. 2 cups of wine. We're not putting 2 cups of wine in there. I love Barbara. We're not using all of it. We're using just enough to loosen the stuff on the bottom, and then JD and I will drink the rest. If anybody's curious, it is a Pinot Grigio that I'm using right now. Okay. Red. There you go. Yes, wine, not vodka, dear. Red, white. We don't have a lot of this tomato paste left. That's okay. We'll just use what we've got. Call it a day. All right, that's the end of that square. In that case, none. Terrible. Okay, heavy cream. Y'all, I'm going to cheat. Don't get mad at me, but since we are a little short on tomato-based things, I'm supplementing with some ketchup. There. That ought to do it. DD hates it when I do that because apparently he was traumatized in his past. He had some cousins who used to make spaghetti with just ketchup. So he has not moved beyond that. Yeah, just ketchup. I don't understand it. I really don't. I'm just here. So I get it. Right? So I'm just not going to tell him there's ketchup in here. Okay. So now we have a sauce. What else was I supposed to have? The bay leaf. Now I have to find them. Throw the whole cousin away. What did I? Oh, there's the bay leaves. A clearly marked jar that says bay leaves. Well, I'm saying it out loud to y'all. Basically, Dark Queen, yes. Space bongs. Okay, stock and gelatin, check. Wine, check. Tomatoes, what I had, check. Heavy cream, check. Bay leaves, check. Okay. And all the meat can go back in here too. And then we pressure cook. And while everything is pressure cooking, I will cook the noodles. Send them to the root cellar. Okay, pressure for 30 minutes. Okay. For 30 minutes, and we're good here. Let's... With a bottle of ketchup even. No mercy. All right. So I think what I'll do next, I'm going to melt a stick of butter, and then I'm going to stir my garlic into it. Still don't know where the parsley is. It's fine. Melt butter in the ketchup. Why though? I don't understand. Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, that's the next step. I didn't mess up. All right. Fancy ketchup. Us. I like those. Those are cute. I could not get through the book. I feel bad. I could not get through the book. Okay, I now have melted butter. Let's see, I need, if I still have any. Oh shoot, where is my little dragon? Dragon soul, this is for you. Basil, which I'll need later. Garlic salt, that's what I was looking for. Ah, poop. So true. So true. I have not seen the movie yet. And again, the only reason I haven't is because I was decidedly disenchanted by the book. But I'm pretty sure they took some liberties that I would have approved of. So, yeah, the wizard is kind of mean. You're not wrong. Okay. done. And he was trash. It's okay, Dragon Soul. Absolutely agreed. Every kitchen needs a little dragon in it. You're not wrong. Precisely it. 100% agreed. So now, oh, she is? Oh, that's good to know. She did say some problematic stuff about American Black women, however. I'm kind of willing to let that go because she didn't know. She's ignorant and it's fine. Hello, Split. How are you? Okay. So now I am going to put my chopped garlic into a small container and then start work on the rest. Hey, honey. You have quite a bit of time, so I'm streaming. What? Okay.
This cap where it was weird, but it was...
And there you go.
Yes, this does say Adidas in behind it.
Yes, it
This is
does.
an actual thing. Adidas actually made these. I don't want to.
I do have mine still.
Wait, how much time?
I'm gonna say at least 30 minutes. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you tonight. Hey, Dragon Soul, how you doing?
Sorry, honey.
Hey, Dragon Soul, how you doing? Hey, Dark Queen. Hey, yeah. So I just came back from Capoeira tonight. I still look like trash at it, but I'm working on it. And my classmates are really awesome. Big shouts out to all of them. I was gonna tell Jane, I made a recording. I'm behind the time, so like it's after class. You see, I got the Gatorade right here. They didn't endorse us, so like do with that what you will. But what was funny? Brazilian dance part. Yes. It is. It's so unusual. But it's worth it. Like it's gonna increase my flexibility and whatnot for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so it's gonna do that. But then and I've already heard all the Bob's Burgers references with gyro, so like that's funny as hell too. But what I was gonna say, it really does, Dark Queen. It's ridiculous. It's awesome though. Like we got classmates in there who like been doing it 15, 20 years. Like one of my head coaches, Hapa, he's been at it 20 years. He's crazy fluid. Mostrada's crazy fluid, Bitolka's crazy fluid, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, I kind of know this kick. But what was funny was in the class, it's black. I don't know what the exact holiday is in Brazil, but it's basically a recognition of black culture in Brazil. Like it's like a day that's like our Black History Month here. So they mentioned that tonight, so it was really cool to like have my classmates mention that because I'm the only Afro Latino in there. But on top of that, in the class, people like, oh, what happened to Smoothie Gang, right? Somebody had said this. And that's what has happened. This man came out, the bottle had a switch. He had the Ninja Smoothie Bottle had a switch on it. So you could just blend it in the bottle. Wow. And I was like, I'm behind, y'all. So I might have to look, for like a little Black Friday, see how much it was. They're like, oh, wasn't that expensive? I might have to look that up because then I could just have that, hop in the car in the morning, go to work. Okay, cool. So I may look that up. Yeah, I hadn't seen them. They just pulled it out. So Mostrada, he came out one. Then my boy Gio in class, you'll hear this too because I put it in the chat for the other one on Signal. So yeah, he put my boy Gio in class too. He's another Portuguese cat. He's from his family's Brazilian. He had the ball with the switch on it. I'm like, I'm just all right. So that was my night. I'm gonna go get showered. I'm gonna let y'all talk to Jane. I will be back on stream soon. I've had to reschedule stuff because of like between work and getting back into practice, but I will be back on stream. And go look at my music videos. I'll be back.
Okay. Aw. Dragon Soul says check Amazon. All right. Hold on, y'all. It's about to get loud. Blatant self-promotion. How can you not love it, right? Okay. So instead of a bechamel, I am using blended cottage cheese. That sounds like fun, Dark Queen. I do need some salt and pepper and some nutmeg. Easily fixed. Okay, a little tiny bit of salt. Definitely some pepper. Not that much. If you can pull it off, totally understandable. Woo! Don't want to knock that over. Let's see. Okay, I do not see any nutmeg, which is fine. We have it right here. Yes, hand strength. Ooh, now I have the hiccups. Nothing to mess with. All right. Add a little lid. It was here. It's right in front of me. I'm smart today. You know what, y'all? I'm going to add some basil leaves to this because I didn't put any in here, and I probably should have. All right. Slow blending. That's great, Split. Yes, basil is definitely a must-have. All right. Even if I couldn't find the parsley, at least I found the basil. It's gonna be good. I think I made the right move here. All right. So that's done. I'm pretty sure that's the last thing I have to blend up today. But I'm going to need more music. Yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere, Dragon Soul. I'm sad. Yeah, it is kind of cool looking at things you read about. Let's see. What else we got? Do a little jazz music here. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. I need to go test my blood sugar per the instructions or the trial. BRB. Okay. Still within range. Go me. Okay. So now we are going to get to our pasta. What kind of pasta? Let me show you. We are having diabetic friendly pasta. This box right here. The carb count, serving size is supposed to be 3 pieces. According to this, a serving size is 42 grams of carb. I don't plan on eating 3 pieces. There are 4 servings in here. Okay. So, I plan on eating maybe 2. We'll see. Yep, lasagna. All right. So now, I put my stuff away. I'm gonna get a pot and I'm gonna start cooking. Cooking the pasta. Yes, as one of my other friends likes to say, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and boil this. I'm going to need more salt shortly. Okay. I should probably unload the dishwasher. So I will be ready for the next round of things. A lot of my plastic containers are still wet, but that's fine. I'm getting clumsy today, y'all. I'll just put this here. I don't want to be bothered right now. I love it, Dragon Soul. You know what, Splits? I'll be honest with you. If you're going to listen to anybody, listen to those last folks. Because I think I mentioned this before. When I wanted to get married, I talked to the folks who were divorced. And I asked them if there was one thing that you wish you would have known before you got married, what would it be? They gave me some really good advice. Even if they're bitter, sometimes they make some very good points. Yes. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, Dragon Soul. Yep. I love JD dearly, but he knows that I do not need him. I want to be with him, which in its own way is even more powerful. Hello, Skip. The fact that I make that choice of my own free will and not because I'm desperate, yeah, that means something. See? All right, y'all. I'm going to take a quick break. I got to go potty. I will be right back. There you go. Toxic independence. It does happen. But, there's something to be said for your own independence. And I say this, I admit, I'm a little bit biased because I know too many women who are willing to put up with trash behavior solely because they don't want to be alone. I cannot. Right. I'm doing what I always do, cleaning as I go. And there you go, Skip. Yep. And that's what I want to avoid. I do not want to do that. I think that depends on who you're talking to, Splits. Round is indeed a shape. You are not wrong. Round is good. I'm going to cook all of these and plan on eating it over time. Curvy's perfectly acceptable. Okay, now I'm trying to make sure that these noodles don't end up stuck to each other. Also trying not to splash hot water on me. Okay, I think we've got that together now. And it specifically says to set aside on a sheet pan that's covered with olive oil. So, Wow. Your mom had some experience. That's saying something. Well, and splits, if they are going to push caring people away, that is definitely a them problem. Nothing to do with you. They probably have baggage that they are not ready to confront yet. And that's fine. Wow, and psych meds? Wild. Ooh. There. Okay. I have leftover Parmesan. Those are noodles. Parmesan. Here we go. I'm going to get out a pair of tongs. So I will be ready when these noodles are done. Wow, splits. That's wild. I guess I can get my beads out. Rest of this is for salad. The rutabaga I promised to buy. All right. Sitting down is glorious. You know, y'all, my sister actually put into a psych ward at one. I did not go visit her because I didn't think I would be able to take it, but it looks like she is okay. And she was able to be released back into society. She was able to get out of the ward, got her own apartment. She's doing okay. I think she's all right. So, yeah, I get it. Yeah, she's going to be okay. John George, yes. That is where she was. Yeah. Oh, for those of you who don't know, John George is a psychiatric hospital in the Bay Area. And yeah, that is the place where a lot of folks end up. And yeah, my sister managed to make it out, so I'm glad about that. I have not talked to her in years, though, so I don't even know if she knew or she understands that my aunt is no longer living, that she's passed. No. I would not want to disturb her peace. So, Shepherd Pratt alumni, hey, what it is. Wow, wild. Okay. Free grippy socks. Woo, that's saying something. Woo. Okay, I guess they're done. They're falling apart. Oh, I better be more careful. I'm not gonna have any. I'm not gonna have any lasagna noodles. All right. That. I don't think I'm gonna have enough space on here. That's a really good question. They were doing electroshock? That's wild, Dorina. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna have enough space. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, go here. And go here. Gonna add a little bit of this in here. Okay. So, this is probably a pan that's way too small, but that's okay. We're gonna build up. All right. I'm gonna put that aside because I might very well need it. Let's check our ragu. Stay out of the way of our steaming dragon. All right, my brain is already telling me, don't do it. Get a bigger pan. I'm going to listen to my brain. Oh, that's hard, Faded. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Okay, oven is at temp. We're building our layers carefully. Let's get our ragu out. Ooh, it's looking good, y'all. It smells good. Okay, how do I do this? All right. Go. Oops. I was supposed to start with the ragu. My bad. It's fine. A thin layer of ragu. Okay. And then our bechamel. Try to take the blade out. I don't need that right now. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I did this right. All right. Nice. What did the food bank give you today, Skip? I want to know. More ragu. Baby turnips, interesting. So what are you going to do with them? Oh, they gave you a ton of carbs because of course they did. Turnips can indeed be highly underrated. Makes sense, Dark Queen. Okay. Yeah. When something like that happens, Tharina, it totally makes sense. Of course, you don't necessarily remember. Y'all, I thought I was going to layer cheese. I forgot, but that's okay. All right, that's okay though, because that's why we do toppings. Lay it on thick. Hey, I can do that. I am a Libra in all three houses. I can absolutely lay it on thick. All right, that's done. Okay, I seem to be short on noodles, but that's okay. That's what cheese is for. Cheese will hide a multitude of sins. All right, cheese bag number one. I did forget the grated cheese. That's okay. Again, we just lay it on thick. Cheese hides a multitude of. In a way, I'm almost kind of glad I forgot. because getting all of this into one dish would be even more difficult. It's just biting off the bags. That's how I roll, man. I didn't save the remaining bechamel sauce, which is what I should have used to top this, but that's okay. And now we bake. Before we do that, we are going to wash this pan and use it to make sure our stuff doesn't boil over. Dark Queen, why are you sitting in the sink? I guess you really wanted to stay inside. All right. Pan. Oven. Pans. All right, now timer 35 minutes, which would give us, oops. 5 minutes, not 35 seconds. That should give us plenty of time to clean up some more. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Skip. I'm into it. That's a glorious idea. It's a bird bath. Okay. 35 minutes time. Okay. You get a bag. I know plastic is bad for the environment, but this is the safest way for me to get rid of things. All right. This goes in here. Ooh, that does sound good though, Skip. Looks like that restaurant has the right idea. Yeah, it totally sounds yummy. I was hoping there was some comment in here, but I think we used it all. Oh well. Woo! Things are falling. Okay, that's helpful. All right. That takes care of the inside pot. Oh, you got to do some food shopping after work? Yeah. All right. I have a salad to make now. Woo, cooking. All right. I'm gonna wash all that in a minute. I end up with, oh, oops. I bought too many tomatoes, but that's okay. I don't think anybody's gonna hate me for that. Wow. Okay. If you gotta go, good night. Good night, Skip. This brush over here because I'm going to need that in a bit. Yeah, I understand. You don't wanna, but you gotta. All right. Whew. All right, let's wash this bowl. Get this salad together. Good night, dragon. Oh, wait, you're not leaving quite yet. Good. I have indeed eaten a tomato like it was an apple, and it was good. It's totally good. Okay. Good to hear, dragon. Kitty is back, sniffing for stuff on the ground that I might have spilled. He'll probably be over here in a moment, yelling at me. As you can tell, I love Kalamata olives. Yes. True Kalamatas are amazing. I also like the French version. That's the way they cure them. It's a darker cure. Stuff with feta, yeah. Got the fancy feta today. I could see that as an issue. Guys, I'm so sorry. I did not realize you could not see my face. Less briny, more savory, yes. You know, there is a time and a place for the cheap canned black olives. I will give you that. I like those in a tapenade. To me, Kalamata olives they're a little too strong for a tapenade. So when they're blended with, garlic and stuff like that, those are great. I like them as a dip. There's a cat on my chair, y'all. I might have to bring back the cat redeem. Hold on. Lucien is the one who's been begging for food. Hi. You good? I don't have any food right now. I smell like onions. Sorry. I know you're looking. I know you're sniffing. You're sniffing real hard. I can't help you though. Fine, ignore me. See if I care. He put his butt in my face, dude. Why are you like this? Yes, you're adorable. Cleaning his paws. All right, I'm gonna go back to cooking. Cats really don't care. Look at this. Look. He is just. Seriously, cat? All right. They don't care until they do. That's a fairly accurate statement. So I might have to bring back Treat the cat, only this time it'll be Lucienne because Mocha has decided she does not wish to be on camera anymore. But I'll be fair. We have lived in this house for about 10 years now. Mocha is now a grumpy old lady. She has the right to pull rank, so. Oh, yeah. Definitely ranks up top. And Mocha will basically tell me, ooh, stuffed with garlic and marinated in Italian salad dressing. I am into this. So, folks, what do you have planned for the holidays, if anything? Are you staying home and just chilling by yourself or with the family? Are you traveling? What are you up to? I might have to try that. I'm wondering if I've had it completely by accident. I'm just giving you guys kitty cam because I can. I don't know how long he's going to stay there. So. True. Almost all cats have had that face at some point. Which part is yum, Dragon Soul? Ham is good. JD and I are probably visiting my aunt for Thanksgiving. I've thought about streaming up there, but everybody's busy on Thanksgiving, so I probably won't. Your cat is cute. Yes. Lucien is adorable, even when he's begging for food. And then doesn't want to eat it. He can be picky when he wants to be. Oh, you'll most likely be alone for Thanksgiving. So what are you going to do, Dragon Soul? Are you going to pull what was the band? The Waitresses? Make yourself a teeny tiny turkey? Run into some hot chick at the grocery store that you've been chasing all year? Marlboro offering the hand of hospitality and weed. Y'all are hilarious. This is why I love my chat. Because moms, that's what they do, apparently. They cook for an army. All right. Let me toss this a little bit. Let's see how we're doing here. Have enough of everything? I might just have enough tomato. Okay. We check on the lasagna. Looking good. All right. Still got 14 minutes to go. Oh. I'm half tempted to add the rest of these tomatoes. Don't know if they're actually necessary. I'm gonna fight the urge and I'm just gonna leave these little tomatoes alone. Put them in the fridge. I am also gonna add the last of these basil leaves. That sounds like a good idea, Dragon. I was sure there was some more. Well, I can't find the rest of the basil. And I really, really, really don't want to go hunting for it. Again, one of these days. I will, however, add a teeny bit of oregano. Just a little. Okay, now, what was this dressing for this salad supposed to? There we go. Oh, I did it right. I actually was supposed to add oregano. Oil and vinegar. Oil and red wine vinegar. I have some red wine vinegar in here. Okay, sherry. That is not red wine vinegar. This is another bottle of sherry. I guess I'm using sherry today. It is entirely possible that I used all the red wine vinegar and just never replaced it because it's fine. Why not Dragon Soul? I think that's a great idea. Leave this here. Wash this off. There's our salad so far. Okay, and then a little bit of oil. And then we just stir. Thank you, Dragon. Trying to break up the onions a little bit so they don't, stay as gigantic hunks. Okay. Salad done. Now, last thing. I'm going to put these tomatoes in the fridge. What did I do with it? Okay. I am going to pull out another sheet pan. Oh, looks like a little cat friend decided to leave. And it's back on me again. We are going to make some flatbread garlic bread. Yeah, cherry tomatoes are delightful. Absolutely delightful. Okay, let me see. Half a piece of this garlic bread, or half a piece of this, is 8 grams. Oh, he was such a good kitty. He was totally chill, but I think the drawer scared him, and that's why he ran off. I have garlic salt. Here, there it is. Okay. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I brush it. Ooh, did I? Dang. Oh, wow. I just realized I could have saved some of that cheese and used it on the garlic bread, but that's okay. I do not need that much cheese in my life. I want that much cheese in my life, but I don't need it. Okay, so we have our piece of bread here. We're going to use this garlic salt, which has garlic and salt and some parsley in it. I'm going to lightly cover this. I'm going to take one more, press it down, brush that with some more butter. I know, so fancy. And I don't think I'm going to bother putting more garlic salt on it. But what I will do is I'll scrape the last of this butter out so it doesn't go to waste. Do that. Then, congratulations on finishing your class for the day. Yeah, exactly. We do not want too salty. Now, 5 minutes left on our lasagna. We're going to put this in. And let the oven do its thing. And I'm going to clean up some more. I kind of get, yes, I am, Crawdle. I am quite late. Part of it is because I had to go get some ingredients, and that put me back by a bit. Fortunately, JD does not have to work tomorrow. I will be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but he's going to be okay. Kosher salt is good because you can see what you're doing. That is basically the only reason to use kosher salt. Because it has bigger crystals than regular salt. That's the only reason, really. 12 hours, really. All right, garlic salt can go back here. It has done its job. Regular garlic, cumin. Okay. Just checking if you. Okay, I think that's everything. All right. All right. Oh. Nope, we're not putting that away yet. Still have stuff to do with it. Oil painted 1 minute at most. You could keep it super, super, super simple and do something like a little kid flower. If you want an idea of how a story arc could go for 1 minute, Google YouTube hair love. I believe that entire story is told in 60 seconds. Pumpkin mac and cheese. That's wild. Wow. I would never have known that was possible. Uh, 1,140 drawings, or 440 drawings. I mean, conceivably it can be done. It's going to take a freaking ever. But yes. All right. Ooh, that'd be cool. Fancy graffiti. Pumpkin goes good with Munster cheese. Did not know that. All right. We have a very pretty lasagna. Y'all. Okay, so now begins the longest 15 minutes of my life. Here we go. We got to let all this settle. So, now we got to wait 15 more minutes. Smaller pumpkins are better for that. Okay, good to know. And I should probably... I'll wait. Okay. The oven is now off. When that timer goes off, I will take out the garlic bread and cut that into pieces. And then I'll cut into the... We're doing pretty good, y'all. It is quite late, but we're still doing well. Thanks for hanging with me, bud. I appreciate it. Very nice. Wolfie, that sounds incredible. The art of art is a dying art. See you around, Wolfie. We're coming into the home stretch. So I may or may not still be on by the time Wolfie gets home, but that's okay. Hello, Stinky. You changed your screen name? Interesting. Hey, Crawdle, those are very important careers. I've always wanted to learn welding, fire and metal and electricity. That'd be pretty freaking cool. That's right. Just gotta protect your eyes. Okay, salad's done. Bread is still in the oven. Lasagna is basically done. It just needs to cool for 10 more minutes so it doesn't ooze all over everything. They're almost. It can indeed be greatly creative. This will be. Wait, what? Snap whoosh? What happened? Oh, lighting your torch on fire. Yes. Yes. I completely understand and respect that. So, anybody want to play a few rounds of Scrandle while we're waiting? Got 9 minutes left. Your dad did welding. Nice. Okay. Dragons down for some Scrandle. Gas welding is a thing. 100%. Wow. He built his own NASCAR. Wild. Okay. Let's see what Scrandle has for us today. On a dirt track. Wild. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see if I can find. Scrandle. Here we go. All right, y'all. This is Scrandle. Your job is to figure out which sports arena food, or Scran, was most highly rated. Okay, so we have 4 chicken tenders for 10 pounds, and we have a burger with cheese and relish for $6.75. Which was more highly ranked? Okay, Dragon's all about the burger. Anybody else? Okay, Crowdle says tenders. See, to me, the burger's kind of sus because there are like, there's no condiments on it except for the relish. But we are in England. So there's that. Okay, anybody want to break the tie? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Burgers are tasty though. I can't be bad about it. I really can't. Tenders. Okay. Thank you, Uncle Stinky. True, it's a burger. But you're outvoted by at least one. Let's find out. Okay, it's not going to tell me. Fine. This is Scrandal too. All right, so we have a lemon tart and we have a slice of chocolate cake. What was more highly ranked? Cake? Okay. Cake. Okay. I mean, I love me a good slice of chocolate cake. Not gonna lie. Cake. Hello, pickled popsicle. Wow, I got 3 cakes in a row, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go with cake. Let's see. Yep, you were right. Yep, that was it. Okay, warm toffee apple crumble and homemade banana and chocolate cake. Lemon tart is good. You're not wrong. What do you guys think? Apple crumble or chocolate cake? It's thin, but still cake. Okay, okay. All right, Crawdad's going with crumble. Cake. Soul is still saying cake. Okay. Pickle Popsicle says crumble. Okay. It looks like we've got 2-1 here. Right. Go with the crumble. Let's see. Yes, that was more highly ranked. All right, then. Okay. This is so wrong, y'all. Frozen strawberries with ice cream. That definitely looks like a soft serve. Or chocolate and nut-covered banana. Why? Why are you like this? It's in Guam. You love both, but you like cake. Nothing wrong with liking some good. I know, Prado. I know. Ice cream. Okay. Dragon says ice cream. Anybody else? You're going to go with the degenerates and say banana. Realistically, you can't have it because you're allergic to straw. I get that. I totally get that. Okay, so we've got 1-1. Anybody else? Ice cream. Okay. So we've got 2 ice creams and a banana. Wow. Y'all are good at this. Thanks for that follow, Pickle Popsicle. I appreciate that. All right. So we've got... Are people that desperate that they're picking the berries off the... I don't understand. Anyway. Berries. Free from a bush. That's what it says. Free from a bush. No price data. And... Botervlei, this is from the Netherlands. Sugar crumble pastry, which was also free. Okay, so which one? Boom shakalaka, exactly. Okay, Crawdad's going with the pastry. Okay, Pickle Popsicle goes with the pastry. And Dragon Soul says, yep, the pastry too. Okay, y'all, let's do it. Yep, more highly ranked, precisely it. Good job, y'all. Okay. So we have a fried apple pancake and a Jaffa cake donut. Dude, I know what a Jaffa cake is, and that just looks evil. Yeah, blackberries are a well-deserved prize. You do some work to get some blackberries, especially the good ones. You do have to sacrifice some blood, unless you are very stretchy and very careful. I have managed to pick blackberries without getting scratched once. It's rare, but I've done it. Okay, so we got a donut. Anybody else? Anybody else? The second one, I'm going to guess that's donut, Dragon Soul. All right. One more. We'll decide. Okay, so definitely that. The options are fried apple pancake or Jaffa cake donut. Donut. Okay. Donut seems unanimous. Yes, you are right. Jaffa cake donut. Okay, homemade chocolate cake or a fried banana. I don't know where FRO is, but Brazil is kind of obvious. I love the Spider-Man mask. Cake. Grotto says cake. What else? Cake. Okay, Dragon Soul says cake. Everybody says cake. Let's go with cake. Yep, you got it again. Yep, 80%. Bananas are yummy. Okay, s'mores quesadilla or apple crumble and custard. So USA versus England. Which one? S'mores. Okay. S'mores. All right. Apple crumble. All right. We got 2 votes for s'mores. So let's try the s'mores. Yep. More highly ranked. Nice. And the apple crumble is making a comeback with custard and unicorn pancakes in the US. Why is this does not surprise me that this is in the US? Unicorn pancakes. All right, which one? Crumble. Okay. And crumble. Wait, no, crumble. I had a s'mores pizza while watching Rocky Horror Picture Show at a movie theater once. Ooh, it does sound good. Pancakes. Okay. One more to break the tie. But pickled, I'm guessing you're voting for s'mores. Or, sorry. No, not the s'mores. Pancakes. Okay. We've got 2 pancakes and 1 crumble. All right. Dessert pizzas are great. Ooh, it was the apple crumble. Oh, no. You were right. It was the pancakes. Wow. Okay. Walking on Sunshine Freak Shake. This cake looks very familiar to me. All right. And the Biscoff cake. So which one? USA versus England yet again. Unicorn. Okay. Rainbow cake. All right. All right. Pancakes and Biscoff. Wait. Y'all are late. Okay. So 1 for the rainbow cake, 1 for the Biscoff, and 1 for the rainbow cake. Magic Totziger, hello and welcome. Good Lord. Okay, so we've got, let me see, 2 Biscoffs, 2 rainbows. Hold on, y'all. That shake does look like the best waiting to happen, but it looks like a delicious, delicious mess. Okay, 1 cake, 1 Biscoff, 2 cakes, 2 Biscoffs, 3 cakes. Okay, so we've got cake. We're deciding in favor of the cake. And cake. Oh, hang on, y'all. Cake. Yeah, oh my goodness, the Biscoff edged it out. Wow. Okay, last one. Coffee apple crumble and apple and mince pie crumble, both in England. What do you think? With custard. Yeah, blah. Apple crumble? Okay. Which one, Crotto? With custard or without? Toffee apple. Okay, 1 vote for toffee. One vote for toffee. Okay. Okay, 2 votes for toffee. The not mince pie one. The toffee. Toffee. Okay, everybody wants toffee. You're right. Yep. 68. Good job, y'all. Runner with the mandate of heaven. All right. Okay, and with that, y'all do so rock. And with that, let's get to cutting. First things first, let's get our bread out. And we're going to move it to our cutting board here. Again, had I been smart, I would have had cheese. Did not think save cheese. Okay. Done. Y'all crush at this game. Take pride, you earned it. All right, now have some lasagna. Ooh, apple pie with a slice of cheddar melted on top. That sounds really good. I haven't had that in a long, long time. Whew. All right. Dragon wants lasagna too. Okay, so there's a chunk of our lasagna. Here's a slice of our garlic bread, so to speak. And a bit of our salad. So what do you think? Thank you, Dragon Soul. All right. Let's try it. This is not my best work. But that's okay. I'm going to be forgiving of myself. Top layer is good. Filling is not bad. That was good. Wow. Highly recommend. Now I'm trying the salad. Mmm. Mm-hmm. It tastes almost exactly like we would have gotten from the local Greek restaurant. Flatbread is okay. It does not suck. It'll be good with everything else. All right, folks. Let's see who's on and who we can raid. Let's raid my friend Manda. She is attempting to cook and she is in Vietnam. And I want to get to her before she is done cooking. And it looks like she's in the middle of things. My pleasure, Dragon Soul. And I will see you around too, Uncle Stinky. We're going to raid her. Uh-oh. Hold it. Hold it. We're not raiding her. I didn't realize she had follower or subscriber only chat on. I understand why. She's pretty and she's stacked and she probably gets a lot of inappropriate comments. So I get it, but we're not going to raid her. Instead, we are going to raid 353 viewers. We're not raiding them. We're going to raid Thomas. It was absolutely not you, Uncle Stinky. I know. You're innocent. You have done nothing wrong, sir. Trying to see if I can find anybody else. Okay, let's go chill with Tiki Taco Tony. You are indeed a gentleman, and can vouch is true. All right, so Tony is playing with his cat right now, who's a big orange chunker, and he's adorable, and he's just sitting and he's chatting. So we're gonna raid Tony. Here is my raid call. Here's my other raid call. So, copy paste whichever one of the three you are so inclined. We are going to get out of here. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate it. You guys will probably see me again. And yeah, good Lord, I've been on for almost 4 hours. This should not surprise me, but I digress. Anyway, so have a good evening. Thank you for being here. And we are out of here in 4, 1. Bye.